We are taught from childhood that prosperity is built by guarding every cent. This belief that a penny saved is a penny earned is handed down through generations as the ultimate financial virtue. But extreme frugality applied to the wrong categories often triggers a series of failures that outpace any potential savings. In these cases, the effort to save actually accelerates the path toward ruin. This happens because economic decisions carry second-order consequences. A tiny $10 savings today can compound in the background, resulting in a $1,000 penalty months or years down the road. Genuinely responsible people look at the long-term utility of their money. A cheap mindset, by contrast, is driven by an immediate fear of loss, a scarcity reflex that makes it impossible to calculate the future cost of today's shortcuts. When we hoard currency out of this specific fear, we invite a hidden tax into our lives, a force that targets our very ability to generate wealth in the first place. The human body and mind form the primary biological engine responsible for every dollar you will ever earn. Like any high-performance machine, this engine requires high-quality inputs to maintain its output. Opting for the lowest quality food or neglecting your routine health maintenance builds a mechanical time bomb within that engine. You are trading your long-term physical integrity for a momentary surplus in a bank account. Eventually, the maintenance debt is called in. A single breakdown or a week in the ICU can incinerate years of painstakingly gathered savings in a matter of hours. This same neglect applies to your mental software. Most people find it easy to spend on fleeting entertainment, yet hesitate when faced with a book or a specialized course that could expand their earning capacity. The tax also shows up in the tools you use. Forcing yourself to work on a slow, outdated computer to avoid an upgrade cost results in a daily drain on your focus, effectively selling your most valuable asset, time, at a massive discount. Starving this biological and technical machinery of quality fuel guarantees you will be outpaced by those who treat their capacity as an investment. Beyond the individual engine is the operational base. A high-performance life requires a home environment that provides stability and recovery. Applying extreme stinginess to a family's basic comfort and happiness degrades that foundation. It turns the home into a high-stress environment where every request for a necessity triggers a conflict. Winning in the marketplace is nearly impossible when your mental bandwidth is consumed by skirmishes at home. The psychological drain leaves you with zero energy for the high-level risks required for wealth. Look at the math of risk. Skipping health, home, or asset insurance feels like a victory because it removes the steady daily cost of a premium, but it leaves you entirely exposed to the jagged, unpredictable costs of a crisis. A single accident or legal challenge acting as a wrecking ball will instantly drop your net worth to zero. Without a safety net, you are playing Russian roulette with your entire financial existence. Foundations and safety nets are the structural requirements for a life of growth. Treating them as optional expenses makes your entire empire vulnerable to the first storm. Wealth generation is a dynamic system. Like a natural ecosystem, it requires continuous flow and external exchange to remain healthy. Hesitant spending on travel, on high-level seminars, or a professional lunch is so damaging. You are cutting yourself off from the exchange of high-value information. Saving a few $100s on networking often costs you the breakthrough observation that would have bypassed a decade of struggle. Money follows the physics of water. When it is hoarded and blocked by a wall of fear, it becomes stagnant. This lack of movement breeds a rot in the mindset, training the brain to see only scarcity rather than opportunity. Squeezing currency tight out of a fear of losing it has the same effect as a fist clenching sand. The harder you grip, the faster the value slips through your fingers. True growth requires the confidence to let resources flow. Social isolation and financial hoarding are the ultimate friction points. They ground the engine of wealth to a complete halt. Money functions as both an energy source and a weapon. Its true value exists only in its strategic deployment toward a specific goal. Keeping this weapon permanently sheathed to protect it allows rust to fuse the blade to the scabbard. When a real challenge finally arrives, you find yourself defenseless. The shift from a survivor's mindset to a winner's mindset requires you to see capital as a tool for expansion. Survivors focus on what they might lose. Winners focus on what their investment will build. From this point forward, reclassify spending on your health, your knowledge, your family's peace, and your professional network. These are high-yield investments that pay dividends in capacity and opportunity. Stop trying to shrink your life to fit your current income. Instead, invest aggressively in the tools and people that will expand your income to fit.
नमस्ते हजुरहरूले लोकज्ञान आर्ट्सलाई माया गरिदिनु होला, लाइक, शेयर, कमेन्ट गरिदिनु होला।
धन्यवाद।